Hey everyone, I am down at the toy store, and today we're going to be doing viewer comments, questions, and updates about the toy store. This will be a regular part of the channel going forward. I think it'll be a lot of fun. We're picking up some steam. I'm getting a lot more comments on the videos. Give me a chance to keep everybody in the loop, give everybody a chance to ask some questions, and we'll just jump right into it. If I missed a question or didn't hit on one of your comments, leave it down below, let me know, and I'll do my best to try to answer any questions or any discussion points that you have. I won't go into detail about specific money questions. Example, how much did a load cost? Or how much did you pay for this? How much did you pay for that? It's just not something I think is a good idea. Probably won't dive into those questions, but I'll do my best to answer anything else we have. Standing here looking at these LED lights is gonna be the perfect setup to get this video started. Those look really cool at night. And one of the first comments that I remember reading today, basically talking about the space between the shelves and the ceiling. It is really blank. It does look really bare, and it is definitely something we have talked about. The big concern is we don't want to have to do a bunch of work to the space when we leave here, and I'm not 100% sure what the lease says. Probably something I should know because I haven't really been too worried about it on any of my other projects around here. Whatever I do up here, I really need to be able to reverse very easily. There's some ideas maybe of throwing posters up there, possibly decal stickers, something like that. And it has been discussed, and it's still an ongoing discussion. I do have a handy dandy list of all the comments and questions and stuff I want to go over today. I'm not just ripping this off the top of my head. The one I want to talk about next, the vacant space next door. Could we blow the walls out, expand the store? And believe it or not, my brother and I have talked about maybe doing something next door, like another business. He kind of had something he wanted to try, but as far as blowing out that wall, I don't think we would do that. And I believe the rent would probably skyrocket if we doubled our space. Our options are basically find a bigger space to rent or to buy a building. And I think we are leaning toward trying to find a building to buy. Okay, next on the list, I saw someone say congratulations on the 2K subs. I just want to say thank you to everybody. It really helps when you like, share, subscribe. Like I said earlier, we are kind of picking up some steam, and that's awesome for the channel. So thank you, everybody. I really appreciate you guys, and that was on the list. Space issues and location. Yes, there are space issues in the store, and we are looking for creative ways to pack more stuff in here. Unfortunately, we are restricted by the lease, and raw square footage is raw square footage. You can only do so much with what you have. I don't think we anticipated the store to be this successful, and I don't know. We were really surprised. It's growing pretty rapidly. It's only been a couple months, so we don't want to put the cart in front of the horse just yet. We want to give it a lot of time to make sure the business model is viable and that we build a good customer base and a repeat customer base. There was some talk about putting a wall here, like a false wall, but that really doesn't give you much space, only about 5 feet. There has been some talk about covering up these windows with shelving, and we're really trying to avoid that. There's also been some talk about covering these windows up as well. That's going to lead me into these stuffed animal shelves. We are probably going to be moving these into wire baskets if we can, because we can probably fit wire baskets down the middle aisle, and that will free up these shelves for other things. I'm going to expand on that a little bit. We would probably move like half of the puzzles and games onto those shelves. That would open up those shelves there for more stuff. But we're still working the details out on that. Not 100% thing, and this will stay like this for a while until we can iron that out. Next on the list, new toy delivery, and this is probably more of an update, but I did see some comments. We are still in the processing stage, and I thought we would get some tracking info today, but we did not. I'm expecting these toys late this week. I'll keep everybody in the loop, let everyone know when they're coming in. There was some talk about the TMNT figure. There he is, Michelangelo, still sitting in the front door. He is really cool. I'm leaving him here for now, and hopefully he doesn't get damaged. While I'm on figures, I had a sharp-eyed viewer notice that a few of those Spider-Man figures were pretty valuable, a lot more valuable than I thought. I'm glad people are paying attention and watching that stuff, and I really appreciate when people point out to me what is valuable so I don't miss it. Because I'm telling everybody, when I'm pricing Funkos or when I'm pricing these figures, sometimes I do misprice. I'll put like 20 bucks on something that might be worth 50. Really appreciate when people chime in and let me know what I've got. Thank you for that, and keep doing that, please. All right, the next thing I have on my list, this is like the walk of shame. The next thing I have on my list is the back room. I have not made any progress back here, and we will go back here and look, but this thing is kind of a disaster. Cut me a little slack back here. I did get this cleaned up a little bit, but I chucked all the boxes over here so I could go through this, and I'm trying to just do it in sections, but this thing needs a lot of work. If I turn the light off and close the door, it just goes away for a while and we don't have to worry about it. Next on the chopping block, I got displays, retail baskets, dump bins, things like that. And yes, I've ordered some stuff. I got a new display near the register. I've got a dump table coming. That stuff is in the works. Be on the lookout for it. And hopefully it'll solve some of my space issues. I know people are saying, wait, you're putting more stuff in here. How does that solve your space issue? I have toys piled up, and if I can put them in a dump table, it'll help me display them better and hopefully sell them better. Basically, it'll help. I don't know if I explained that very well, but trust me, it's gonna help. That'll kind of help me get into the next topic, the back corner. This back corner, I think, is just going to be what it is for now. These right here, these need to go to my brother. That's some of that Macy's stuff, and these need to go to the recycling bin. This back corner, I'm gonna stick with using it for processing inventory that comes in, putting boxes, putting overflow there for now. I think it works. It's by the back door, and I really don't lose that much space keeping that stuff back there. I have easy access to it, and I think that's just what it's going to be for now. The next thing I want to talk about, and it's the last thing on the list, contact info. I had somebody reach out on one of the videos, ask me how they could get a hold of me to buy a toy they saw in the video. I've put a little bit of thought into this, and I don't think I want to open that can of worms. I don't think I want to start selling stuff in the videos over the internet. I don't think I want to do it at this point. I think having them in the store is probably better than trying to sell them online. I'm really trying to stay local, keep it brick and mortar, and if I really need to sell something online, I'll put it on Facebook Marketplace locally, but I don't think I'm looking to ship right now. As I'm wrapping it up here, again, I want to say thank you to everybody. Thanks for the comments, thanks for the questions, thanks for sharing, liking, subscribing. The channel's growing a little bit, and I really appreciate that. I'm really gonna do my best to keep the updates coming, and I just wanna say thank you. If you're still here watching and you have questions or comments, drop them down below. I'll try my best to get to them. I'm gonna call it a night. Until next time, I will see you later. Peace.